Now, here's the most important part of what is going to happen and what I refer to as the kill streak. The kill strike is going to be what decides this game. Now, what is a kill strike? A kill strike, to me, a kill strike is that long deep pass, Sam Darnold throwing it, let's say 30 yards to Justin Jefferson getting it, or Matthew Stafford throwing up a Cooper Kupp getting it for 30 to 35. A long play. I'm not going to say like a short pass that goes for a lot because that is more of like someone making a play and then quick enough. But like making a play over the top like a rainbow, the kill strike, because that could be the difference between closing out a game, getting a field goal game to win for the Rams to get in a field goal range. That could be the Minnesota Vikings going for a long ball to get in the end zone. Whoever perfects their kill strike, as in final strike, they go deep in one play for 10 seconds, 50 yards in 10 seconds, and not a slant that goes for a lot or anything like that. Like a big old rainbow, a rainbow of hope. And not talking about the Hail Marys that Aaron Rodgers practically perfected while one was in Green Bay. But now the rainbow kill shots that will decide either if the Rams win or if the Vikings win. The Rams were kill streak. So the Vikings have had a good start to the season. And Tim Darnold has played well under Kevin O'Connell, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. The issue is one, according to records, and while Matthew Stafford has performed well in Thursday Night Football matchups, especially with outside division opponents, that's what Thursday Night Football is about, and then every so often non-division matchups. But when Matthew Stafford, throughout his career, throughout his entire career, even with the Lions, if you take all that together with his time at the Rams as well, you can see that he has a strong correlation to doing well on Thursday Night Football. While also for Sam Darnold, his success, and to be honest, has done well based upon his team and not him. And with a team with the Minnesota Vikings, look with Justin Jefferson, a lot of quarterbacks can do well. With Addison as well, good strong running game with Aaron Jones. Again, all these pieces might not be there, but I think at least Justin Jefferson is, and that might be enough. However, I cannot look at the whole bodies of Matthew Stafford and his successful Thursday Night Football matchups, non-division opponents, and then compare that to Sam Darnold's, and say that somehow the Vikings, who I think these teams seem to have very similar, or sort of close structure. Elite wide receiver, good number two option. Obviously, Cooper Kupp has been out due to injury, so is Puka Nacua for also is out. Strong quarterback play this year, or yeah, strong quarterback play this year. Maybe so more for Sam than for Matthew. However, on Thursday Night Football, we're looking at this year, and sadly, the momentum has stopped for the Vikings since their divisional game loss against the Detroit Lions last week. And right now, no momentum on their side. They're facing a team that's very similar to them, offensively, defensively, and also the head coach for the Vikings was the offensive coordinator for the head coach of the Rams, so he may have a better idea of what he wants to do offensively than stop. Both offenses can be stopped, but that just makes it more on the line between Sam Darnold versus Matthew Stafford. Everything else being equal, literally in the situation, I am picking Matthew Stafford to make a play to win this game and with the spread to win. Now, again, I say this every week, pointing this out, and I hope not ChatGPT. I hope that it's kept in. If you cannot afford to lose, then don't play, as in gambling. Again, if you cannot afford to lose, don't play. If you can afford to lose, you want to play, then you can. And if you have a gambling problem, please reach out to help. Get and try to help the problem as best you can. I only encourage it for fun and not trying to chase and not trying to make money off of it. If you have fun with it and know the risks, you can do it. And if you can afford to lose, that's the one rule. If you can afford to lose, you can play. If you can't afford to lose, please don't play. Get help. Reach out to someone. Reach out to a gambling helping website, and please get the help you may need. Now back to the analysis. For comparative reasons between Minnesota Vikings and the LA Rams, who both have sputtered recently. Maybe you could say one more than the other, and it means more to one side. Vikings may have sputtered less, but if you were to compare quarterbacks, who would you rather have in a situation where you need to control your sputtering, Matthew Stafford or Sam Darnold? And again, well, not again for the first time. I'm not trying to discourage Matt. I'm not discourage Sam Darnold. It's sadly, not sadly, it is the history of him. He needs a good team. If comparing these two, just comparing Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is more gets results based on how the team does. Same, and Matthew Stafford can help a team overcome. That's why he was brought to the Rams in the first place. Matching up, it's a difference of 3. If I'm putting money on this game, I'm putting my chips, my money, forcing in the middle, onto the Rams with Matthew Stafford. Now, the key players for this game for fantasy football reasons, I'm starting Cooper Kupp. I have Cooper Kupp. I'm starting the second wide receiver behind him. So if you happen to know that, or happen to have a Rams wide receiver, start him. Puka Nacua, I think, is still injured. So whoever's behind him, number 3, will become the number 2. It's always good. Again, with Matthew Stafford, and start Matthew Stafford. Both teams are going to be putting up points. That's like the kind of Thursday football matchup. Regular, except if it's a divisional game. These teams are very unfamiliar with each other, and I think that both teams will be motivated because of the trade rumor that the Vikings were trying to trade for Matthew Stafford. So Matthew Stafford will want to win this game, just quiet those trade rumors and prove to stay in LA. And the Vikings want to try to show that they don't need Matthew Stafford to win games and can trust Sam Darnold. That's really it. But getting back to it, I'm not going to start a defense in this game. Both defenses have played well. Minnesota's has been known earlier in the year to play well. I think we're starting to cool off a bit, especially with that tough loss, that 31-29 loss to Detroit. I think Sean McVay and Matt Stafford have a good game plan for that defense. Going to the Minnesota Vikings side, Justin Jefferson, put him in. Addison, put him in. Sam Darnold, put him in. I'm not saying that Sam Darnold's not going to struggle. Here's what's going to happen. It'll be a good scoring game. I'm not going to say high scoring. I'm not going to say electric scoring. Good scoring. 28-35 range. You can take that as you want it. We'll have a good game. We'll have Justin Jefferson will help. So Justin Jefferson will have a good night. If you need to win, I would say this game, yeah. Could choose this game. If you want to start off on a good note, unless you have a better option, unless you have better options somewhere else and you're a solid option, If you don't feel solid about this game, don't put it in. For the Vikings now, for the analysis. Now,
Hey there. Got a sec? Hit that subscribe button and follow us on X for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.